There's nothing scarier than when your doctor delivers the bad news that you gotta eat more vegetables and cut down on your drinking. Talk about a double whammy. Well, here's a trick that'll make everybody happy. Drink your vegetables. I'm not talking about getting one of those fancy juicers. I say, use your garbage disposal. It's self-cleaning, doesn't take up any counter space, and it won't cost you an arm and a leg unless you get your suspenders caught in the blades. Now, I put a Y connector on the output side of the unit, and in this position, it's just a regular garbage disposal. The goo just goes down the drain. But for juicer mode, I swing her over to the dispenser, and I put a glass underneath it. I would recommend you use a beer stein. Presentation is everything. Then I just throw in a handful of vegetables, and it's just what the doctor ordered. Let's toss this salad. Full of vitamins and minerals. Kerfuffle up the lodge this week. Harold lost his wallet. Everybody's looking all over the place for it because he's the one guy that actually has money in it. Turns out I had it in my pocket. I forgot I borrowed it from him to use the credit card to Jimmy open to pay toilet. And then I got the wallet out and I saw a library card in there. I thought, boy, this can't be my wallet.
Uncle Red?
Yeah.
They said you found my wallet?
Yeah, there it is, Harold.
Oh,
yeah.
Thank goodness, thank goodness. Oh, that's great. Thank you. So where was it? Like in the floor, up in the rafters or something like that, I bet, huh?
Did you just kiss me, Harold?
My way of saying thank you.
Well, a wedgie is my way of saying you're welcome.
Okay.
I'll never do that. But the good news is, while we were looking for his wallet, we found a whole bunch of other stuff that we thought we'd lost. We got loose change and tools, a motorcycle, old man Sedgwick's brother.
Mr. Green, look what we found.
Yeah, it's the original lodge charter.
From the very first days of the lodge.
Yeah, we found it in a can of rat poison.
Okay, Red, there's good news and there's bad news.
All right.
Now, the good news is...
Yeah?
Okay, the bad news is the charter says that the lodge leader can only serve for IV years, whatever that is.
IV must mean I need to be hooked up with a drip. Well, I am.
IV is Roman numeral for the number 4. That means we have to have an election every 4 Roman years.
You've been holding office illegally, Red. We have to have an election for a new leader.
Well, fine, then have an election. If you can find anybody to run against me.
I will. Okay, all you have to do is pay $5, get your name on the ballot, and you're a candidate.
I'm out.
It's time for the Possum Lodge. Today's winner receives this coupon for a personalized gift from Zelda's Body Waxing Parlor, where we remove your hair and then remold the wax into a romantic candle with 1,000 wicks. Okay, cover your ears, Winston. Mr. Green, you got 30 seconds to get Winston to say this word. Grace. Grace.
Yeah, all right, Mike.
And go!
Okay, Winston, you say this before dinner.
Pass the ketchup.
No, this is more of a prayer.
I hope we're not having asparagus.
Okay, say you want to get into heaven, but you've committed a lot of sins. You appeal to God's...
Sense of humor.
No, Winston, this is what saves people. Amazing
luck.
Now, okay, I'm going to go another way with this. Let's say you meet somebody who's elegant and charming. You would say they're full of...
It.
Okay. You know, there was this great actress. She made a whole bunch of movies. In fact, her name described her best feature.
Oh, Chesty Morgan.
We're almost out of time, Mr. Booth.
Yeah. Now listen, every year at the annual lodge dinner, you stand up and say, "Holy..."
I can't say that on TV, Red. I'll disgrace myself.
We have a lodge member who has a new show on the Port Asbestos TV station, and it features one of his favorite activities, snowmobiling. I should get a watch. But he'll be here in a minute. His name is Blair Cobden, and it's just so nice to see a young person with some get up and go to him. Okay, how's it going, Blair?
Good. I picked up your mail.
Yeah. All right, just boy, it's got to be great to have a snowmobiling show, eh, Blair? Because you can shoot it in the winter, and then you can spend all summer to heal.
Actually, Red, they actually make me shoot the show in the hot weather.
Oh.
The station only has the one camera, and they use it in the winter to shoot Pee-wee hockey.
Oh. Okay. Well, what I thought we'd do is run a few clips from your show, and then you and I could talk about what we're seeing.
That's not what I would do, but hey, this is your show.
All right. Well, okay.
So this is me taking out the sled.
Yeah.
I had one of those garage door remote thingies installed for security, because I didn't want anyone stealing the sled back, but for some unknown reason,
Yeah.
the thing started to mess with my neighbor's fancy SUV.
I'm wondering maybe you picked up his remote by mistake.
No, I had the right controller. It's just, I got this metal plate in my head, and I think it messes with electronic signals.
Oh.
When there's a full moon, I get HBO.
Well, oh, there she goes. Okay, she's opening up now. All right. So there's a unit there. Okay, now, wow. Okay, is it safe to drive a snowmobile on the road like that?
Yeah, I think so,
Yeah.
but it's pretty loud.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta keep her under 80 clicks or I can't hear the radio. Oh, this is my buddy Gary. He's hitchhiking because he trashed his girlfriend's car.
But he didn't exactly stop for him.
The sled stalls when I stop, so
Oh.
Gary had to find a way to jump on at high speed.
Wow.
Anyway, what I wanted to show the viewers, Red, is that having a snowmobile is just as good as having a car.
Oh, yeah, no, I see that.
You know, you can make anything work
Yeah.
as long as you put your mind to it.
Yeah,
You know, a snowmobile is an awesome machine.
yeah.
I don't even miss driving a car.
Oh, that's right. How did you lose your license again?
Put it this way. If you ever hit a moose while driving a forklift, you just keep driving. Because
Yeah, I know. You know, we all have pre-owned vehicles of unspecified value strategically placed throughout our real estate holdings. The question is, can you do anything with crap? Obviously, the answer is yes. We're in our 14th season. For example, why not take everything that still works from the car and use it to upgrade this old fishing boat? With a little work and way too much imagination, we can turn this unit into something that really kicks bass. To get the engine out of this baby, you want to soak the motor mounts with penetrating oil. Loosen them up a little bit. They rested on there pretty solid. This stuff would make a great laxative. She was front-wheel drive, so that made it easier. But I'm gonna need something to use as a rudder. Possum Lake's pretty small, so you need to be able to steer. You know, I'm thinking one of these doors would make a dandy rudder. That one. Okay, got the steering all hooked up so that my door rudder is pulled side to side when I turn the... Oh, she's locked. Gotta turn the key on. What the heck? Oh, the door's open. There. I made some other changes, too. I tuned the car radio to the weather station, and I disconnected the speedo and hooked the mechanism up to the sun visor. That makes it into a fish scale. I also left the rearview mirror on there so you can see the one that got away. And you know, the headrests and armrests make dandy boat fenders. But she's still a little front heavy, which is okay for a lot of things in life, but a boat isn't one of them. There we go. Okay, not only have I solved the front heavy problem, I've installed a 360-degree swivel fishing chair. Something every bass fisherman wants. And that's an oversized tire, in case you have a fat bass. So remember, if women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy. And now, if you'll excuse me, I got bigger fish to fry. There was a movie that came out back around the time Bernice and I got married. It had a line in it that said, "Love means never having to say you're sorry." It was a love story. I don't remember the title. Anyway, as the years went by, we learned that love not only means having to say you're sorry, but most times you have to actually mean it. These days, sorry is a part of our daily vocabulary, along with ow, oops, and how did that happen? My wife and I are sorry a lot. For instance, I'm sorry I snored last night. And Bernice is sorry she tried to smother me with a pillow. Likewise, Bernice is sorry she bought me that sweater with the elves on it. And I'm sorry I used it to mop up the paint spill. See, sorry works. It's the best tool we have, at least until they build a time machine so we can go back and not do all the stupid things we're apologizing for. That movie was wrong. Love is not never having to say you're sorry. If you spend your life with one woman and never apologize, you're in for a rough ride, believe me. I know you didn't want to hear that. Sorry. Remember, I'm pulling for you. We're all in this together.
Cheers, here's to you and me. Baby, can't you see? We can win the day. Show the way. We've got the world before us. We're gonna be rich, not for us. Don't be a brontosaurus. Go to it. We can do it. Cheers.
Rothschilds for septile dysfunction.
A toast.
Because when you're pumped, you're pumped.
Boast, but we can be the best.
This is going to be broadcast nationally, so don't be nervous, okay? Welcome to Decision Debate with your host, Harold Green. I'm Harold. Each candidate has 30 seconds 30 seconds to discuss what they're going to be discussing, and we'll start with Winston Rothschild.
Thank you, Harold. Friends, you know me. You know that I'm there when you have a problem. Like when your septics explode and you can't breathe and your eyes are watering so bad it shrinks your tie. But I go in there and I clean up the problem and I take it away with me and dump it in the lake. So you have a chance to show your appreciation. Now, according to the polls, I'm in the deep stuff right now. So I'm counting on each and every one of you to suck it up and cast a vote for Winston Rothschild. We all know politics stinks, so why not send a guy who's used to it?
That's 30 seconds, thank you. Now, Mr. Mike Hammer.
Thank you, Harold. A vote for Mike Hammer is a vote for honesty. And change. And me.
Thank you, Rip Taylor. Okay.
Actually, Uncle Red, Mike still has 15 seconds.
Huh?
Yeah.
And, also, I almost forgot. If elected, I promise...
And that's 30. Okay, good. You want to be fair here. Okay, Uncle Red.
Well, I don't have much to say. I mean, I've been doing the job for 20 years. If you're okay with that, toss me a vote. And if you're not, get somebody else and I'll get over it.
Uncle Red, you promised nothing.
And I'm just the man to do it. Walter was having trouble, couldn't get his car going, so both of us opened the hood and pretended we knew what we were doing. We're just touching stuff, basically. Okay, that's the horn. I figured maybe I hook up some jumper cables. Something should happen. I was right. So now Walter's flashing that work light in my face, and I want to get him under the car as quickly as possible. Maybe it's something to do with the transmission linkage, or just get away. Let's get on the other side of things. He needs a little help getting under. He can't get far enough under the car, so I may have overreacted here. You can always stop him and then wheel him back in. It's okay, I have a license for this. And then we bring him through, and he's complaining a little bit. Let's just push him back under enough to... There he can get to work. Okay, later that day, I was helping as much as I could and decided maybe I'd go and get myself a coffee, but being thoughtful, I asked Walter maybe he'd like a coffee too. And he said yes, he would. He'll have a double latte mocha frappuccino, two artificial sweeteners, and just a dash of cocoa powder, just a slice of my life I'll never get back. So I jump into the Possum van. I'm trying to do the good thing. I didn't realize that the cord from the work light. But to me, Walter could have just let go, but oh no. And you know, I've told him before, if you can't see the mirrors, I can't see you. Now, of course, I didn't even realize that, you know, if I don't know Walter was with me, I wouldn't have gotten him to go. And my hand was still twitching and Walter's mad at me, throws the coffee, and that starts the car. Can you believe it? See? Told him not to get the decaf.
And, one more for Mike. Yes. And Uncle Red.
Red?
And finally, Winston.
Winston.
So tally the votes now.
Okay.
I can't believe I got so many votes.
Nobody can.
Well, it's a tie. It's a three-way tie.
Can't be a tie. It's impossible. Can't be. Did you vote?
Yeah.
Did you vote?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you vote?
Me, no. Oh, I didn't vote. I didn't vote. I still got 2 minutes though before the polling station's closed. I gotta hurry.
What is it? Who'd you vote for?
Well, as official scrutineer, I declare Red our new lodge leader.
All right, I accept that. The people have spoken. Huh? And so is the possum.
Meeting time.
Yeah, you guys go ahead. I'll be right down. Sorry, guys. So, Harold, how come you voted for me, huh? No. Where you go? Where you go? Get out of here. Okay, if my wife is watching, I'll be coming straight home after the meeting. I won the election, and I'm hoping to make our bed into my party platform. And the rest of you, thanks for watching. On behalf of myself and Harold and the whole gang up here at Possum Lodge, keep your stick on the ice.
All right.
Quando, Omni, Flunkus, Moritati. Sit down. Bow your heads for the man's prayer. I'm a man,
but I can change if I have to. I
Yes.
All right, men, once again, you've elected me as lodge leader, and I just want you to know that I don't feel any better about it than you do.